Mo. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. So welcome everyone to the public webinar of ONPASSIVE. Just a couple reminders. Whoever invited you to this webinar really cares about you, and you're going to want to get back to them because to become a founding member in ONPASSIVE is invitation only. You're going to hear an overview of the business. Don't worry if you can't digest it all. There'll be a Q&A afterwards, and even after that, we'll help follow up with you with any questions or whatever you have. Today's Q&A is for new people who are watching, not for existing founders. We have other webinars and other avenues during that time that we can do the Q&A. Red will instruct you how we're going to do the Q&A after the presentation. And remember, keep an open mind. Doesn't matter if you've ever been in business before or not. You can either fully engage in this or you can also be passive in this. And Mike's going to explain that to you. So when you hear different things about businesses and being online, don't let that put up a stop sign whatsoever. I have very many friends and family who are founders who have never been online or done businesses, and they are smiling just like the rest of us. Okay, so go ahead and take it away and have a great time, everybody.
Susie, thank you. Great job as always. Hello, everybody. Welcome here, Tuesday, 4/20/2021. We're going to share with you a business that is once in a lifetime. I know people hear that all the time, but I could say once in a lifetime. For 17 years, I've been online, and when I found this, it was once in a lifetime. I know that many people come online by the thousands every day looking for other means or ways to make money, maybe from online. And it doesn't take very long to realize it's not as easy as it sounds, or there's parts of it that just turn you off. I'll name a few. Most people don't want to recruit. Guaranteed. Most people do not have the skills or the money to advertise. No doubt about it. Most people do not want to pay a monthly fee, sometimes for products that they really don't care about, in order to, if they're very, very fortunate, one of the 3% in the whole world that make enough money to break even. None of us came on for that reason, obviously. Like I said, I've been online 17 years this year. 2 years ago, I stumbled upon this business through a gentleman here, Red Redford, and because we were looking for something that everyone could have a even playing field. You didn't have to have 10 years experience. You didn't have to have $10 million. I mean, everything that we were looking for, this business answered the question. Can I make money? Yes. If I bring people with me, if I invite people to this business, will they make money? And a really good one is, do they have to recruit to make money? No. And I was like, holy cow. So we got in. My business partners, Dan and Mike Ellis here. And it's been 2 years and we're having a blast, meeting people from all around the world. Teams are growing because everybody sees what this really is. It is truly once in a lifetime deal. And we're really happy about giving this opportunity. And we've done nothing but share it because we want to. And Mike Ellis here will give you a presentation explaining that you don't have to do any of that. And you will be successful beyond your dreams. And you get to finally have that life that you've always dreamed of. I'm going to turn it over to Mike Ellis. He will explain it much better than I can. And when we come back, I want you to keep in mind, it'll be opened up questions for new people that just saw this for the first time. They are not a founder and they got questions. That's what we're here for. We want to help all the new people. Anyway, Mike Ellis, show them what it is.
Yeah, no, thanks, Marty. Both you and Susie, great introduction as usual. And I want to welcome the new people that are here to explore ONPASSIVE. And you know, we all come into ONPASSIVE for a lot of different reasons, but the main reason is to find a way to replace income and develop wealth. I mean, really, that's why we're here. And today I'm going to give you a short presentation and tell you what ONPASSIVE will do for you, because in the end, that's all that's important initially. What it'll do for you, what it'll do for your family and your community. And as we look at ONPASSIVE, we have to look at Ash Mufareh initially. Ash Mufareh is the CEO. He's the visionary, the brain trust behind ONPASSIVE. And as ONPASSIVE started 2 years ago, as we came in with Ash, and we've been here almost since the inception, the vision isn't as big as it is today. And Ash found out as he progressed in developing and building ONPASSIVE, he found out that yeah, he could do a little bit or he could do it all, but he could do both of them. And he decided to go all out and do everything he wanted to do in ONPASSIVE rather than drawing it out for 2 or 3 or 4 years to do that. And as Ash developed ONPASSIVE, it really was remarkable what he's done. ONPASSIVE today, it is a massive corporation. Susie said we're in over 224 countries. That's absolutely right. And Ash has developed all the products, all the tools of ONPASSIVE. He's developed that with his team in India. Right now they're in Hyderabad, about 700 strong. And these individuals, they are the brightest of the brightest. They're really, really good at what they do. And because of that, Ash has been able to develop and build his vision, his dream of ONPASSIVE. Today, it is a reality. Now, although there are a lot of moving parts in ONPASSIVE, I mean a ton of moving parts. As we came in and listened to Ash initially, he kept it very, very simple for those individuals that wanted to come in and participate with ONPASSIVE, replace income, and develop wealth. And I want to focus on just a few concepts. And once you understand these few concepts, you're going to understand that you have a way forward to actually start taking care of that financial bottom line. A really, really good place to be. And the 4 concepts that I'm going to focus on are self-funding, for success, product, customer, and then I'm going to get into volume a little bit because it'll have a really, really big impact on you moving forward. As we look at the first concept, self-funding, it was something that was very, very refreshing for me. And all it means is as you come in and participate with ONPASSIVE, you will pay once, you'll never have to go out of pocket again. And I've been in many businesses with Marty and Dan throughout the years, and there's always a monthly fee, and I had no problem with that. That's the cost of doing business. The problem was that you pay it month after month after month after month, and you're not cash flowing, so it's coming out of pocket. And eventually people just quit. What ONPASSIVE has done with self-funding, as you come in and pay, you're not going to have to cash flow yourself. ONPASSIVE has taken care of that cash flow. So as you come in and cash flow, you don't have to worry about the second month's payment because it's paid from the profits of ONPASSIVE. And I'll get into that in just a little bit. So it was really, really refreshing for me to see a company where you could come in, actually cash flow, go out of pocket once, and the monthly fees that come after that, you just didn't have to worry about it. Didn't have to worry about it at all. The next one is for success, and everybody loves the term for success, and they have a lot of different ideas of what that is. It's really pretty simple. As you come into ONPASSIVE, ONPASSIVE is going to force you to build wealth. Again, that's why we're all here. We all want to build wealth online, replace income, and get to the place where we have residual income. ONPASSIVE is going to force you to do that. How are they going to do that? In order to tell you how they're going to do that, this is where it gets really, really interesting and shows you what ONPASSIVE is going to be doing for you. In order to tell you how that works, I have to get into the product side and the customer side. As we think about the product side, ONPASSIVE is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence, informational technology company. And the products are a broad range of products, IT products online, ranging from an automated marketing platform, has all the tools we use to market online, to an educational platform, Academy, to an HR platform, which is O-Staff, and it goes on and on and on. And all of the niches that Ash and his team have come into, they are very, very large niches. In other words, they do a tremendous amount of business on the online ecosystem. They develop a ton of revenue for the companies that participate in these niches. And as we look at the products of ONPASSIVE, they've been built by the team in Hyderabad, 700 strong. They are built from the ground up. They are proprietary. They're cutting edge technology, brand new technology, never been done before. It is superior technology at a lower price point. Now, just hearing that, I would be in. If you've got something that is superior at a lower price point, people will flock to your door. That's just the way it works. But as we look at the customer side of ONPASSIVE, customers will come in and use the products for that reason. It makes their life easier. It makes their job easier. It makes their bottom line better. And our customers, and ONPASSIVE is primarily a customer-based business. Yes, we have the privilege of coming in and participating with ONPASSIVE, but it's primarily customer-based. And our customer base today is about 4.6 billion people around the world. Those are the individuals that will be using the tools of ONPASSIVE. Will we get them all? Probably not the first year, but I think over time, yeah, we're going to get the majority of them because of how good the tools are, the products are. And our market, the customer market, it's anywhere from K through 12. It's small, medium, large size businesses. It's individual use, it's governments. I think all of these individuals in every category will come in and use the tools of ONPASSIVE. So as we look at ONPASSIVE, what are they going to do for you specifically? As we look at the products and the tools, what ONPASSIVE is going to do is they're going to come in and they're going to build a marketing system for each one of us. And then they're going to hook it up to AI. And what that does, this is really, really important to understand. What it does is it makes our business 100% automated. It's because of the artificial intelligence and the superiority of the tools of ONPASSIVE. And then they're going to reach back into their toolbox, take another product out, and that product is traffic. And then they're going to start driving traffic for all of us. And again, they're primarily going to be bringing in customers, and they're going to be bringing in customers in mass. And as they bring those customers in, some of those customers will land under each and every one of us. Here's how it works. If you were to go out and work with a company and made a sale, let's say it's a $100 sale, and that company paid 10%, you're going to make $10. Okay, that's really how it works, except ONPASSIVE is automating everything for us, driving traffic for us, managing the customers for us, bringing them in, and as they land underneath you, you make a percentage of the sale that ONPASSIVE made for you. That's how we get paid. And when you understand self-funding, for success, product, customer, and put them together, you're going to understand what ONPASSIVE is going to be doing for you, how it's going to work, and then you're going to start focusing on the volume. Before I get to volume, how do we all come into ONPASSIVE? Today, there is a position as the founder position. You can come in, pay the founding fee, and then lock your position in ONPASSIVE and lock your position in the pay structure of ONPASSIVE. That second part's really, really important. You want to lock yourself into the pay structure of ONPASSIVE. And there are some tangible benefits of becoming a founder today. And one of those benefits, as we go into the soft launch and then the hard launch, ONPASSIVE is literally going to start building your business as we go into the soft launch. And I'll get into that in just a second. Anytime you can start building your business and adding people to your team, it's additional streams of revenue. What does it do? It cuts time frames, and it gives you the ability to get to that place where you're financially secure quicker than if you just did it by yourself. And again, ONPASSIVE 100% automated. As a founding member, ONPASSIVE is going to start building your team when we go into the soft launch rather than the hard launch. It's just one of those things that cuts time frames and gets you in that position to take care of those financial needs. Now, you can also come in as a founding member and start building your own team by sharing ONPASSIVE. Some people have that inclination. They're very, very good at it. You can come in and do that. But if you don't have to worry about it. Again, it's 100% automated. So the founding position is an extremely powerful position. Now, as ONPASSIVE launches to the world, all of us will come into ONPASSIVE as customers, and I want to give you how that process works. As they launch to the world, we will come in, we will pay a membership fee. That membership fee will be between $150 and $500. Why do I use such a large range there? Because Ash Mufareh has not shared what that membership fee is going to be. I'm sure it's going to be between that 150 and 500 range. It's probably not going to be on the low end or the high end, but it's going to be somewhere in there. And as we come in and pay that membership fee, we get all the tools of ONPASSIVE. We go into our back office, click a button, become independent resellers of the IT product, and from there, ONPASSIVE can pay us. That's the process we have to go through in order for ONPASSIVE to be able to pay us. Really, it's a lot easier than what I just said, but we will all go through that process. I want to back up and talk about the membership level. As we come in and pay that membership level fee, this is when ONPASSIVE goes to work for us. This is when they literally make a marketing platform for us, a sales platform for us. They start driving traffic for us, bringing in customers for us. Actually, when we do this, we get the products of ONPASSIVE. We are putting ONPASSIVE to work for us. We are outsourcing the building of our business to ONPASSIVE. This is what ONPASSIVE does. And without AI, without superior AI tools, it would be impossible for ONPASSIVE to do this. Because of what Ash and his team have done, because of the structure of ONPASSIVE, he has given us a way forward to come in, have 100% automated business, letting ONPASSIVE do the work for us and manage the business for us. This is extremely powerful. This has never been done in the history of business, offline, online. Ash Mufareh, he is the first individual to be able to put this together for us to come in and actually start building wealth and replacing income. And as we look at the four concepts, self-funding, for success, product, tool, and then we add volume to that, it is an unbeatable place to be. And from there, I want to talk about the volume side just very, very quickly, because it's really, really important to understand just how many customers are going to be coming in and just how many customers are going to be landing underneath you, which is the way you get paid. Excuse me, guys. When I talk about the volume side, I like to focus on just a couple of products of ONPASSIVE. And today I want to focus on Academy and OStaff. And it'll give you an idea of just how big a market we have and just how much of that market share we're going to take. As we look at Academy, Academy is an educational platform. People can come in, set up a educational system for their students, for their niche online, whether it's mathematics, whether it's automotive, whatever it is, they can come in, use this platform, and set up an educational platform for their particular niche. As we look at Academy, and we look at the amount of revenue that they're bringing in today, it's about $225 billion a year. Okay, that's one product. When we look at OStaff, it's similar, but OStaff is an HR product, human resources product, and businesses can come in and use OStaff to manage their HR individuals, their HR human resources department. Again, this particular product, the revenue that's not online yearly is about $225 billion. Just these two products, about $500 billion in revenue in the overall online ecosystem. Now, how much of that market will ONPASSIVE take? I don't know, 30, 40, maybe 50, maybe 60%. If we stay on the low range, and let's say it's only 30% of that market, it's still in the hundreds. It's still in over $100 billion in revenue coming into ONPASSIVE. And what you have to think about when you start thinking about the revenue that's going to be coming into ONPASSIVE, again, it's the amount of customers that will be landing under you as these individuals come in, use a superior product at a lower price point, because it's just that good. And I believe over time, we'll take much, much more than 30%. Probably more like 50 or 60 or even more than that on each one of those markets. And when we look at these two markets, if ONPASSIVE came out and launched to the world with just these two products, I believe they would be a unicorn company in a year. And that's a company that has a value of over $1 billion. That's never been done in the history of business, becoming a unicorn company in 1 year. It's never been done before by any company anywhere, whether you're talking about IBM, whether you're talking about Apple, you name the company, Amazon, it's never been done before. ONPASSIVE will do that with just these two products. Again, it's all about the volume that's going to be coming in. And then we look at all the other products of ONPASSIVE, and today there are 51 products of ONPASSIVE. And we add them all together and what's going to be happening as ONPASSIVE launches to the world. I believe day one, in fact, I don't even believe this. We already know this is going to happen. Day one, as ONPASSIVE launches to the world, they will launch to the world as a unicorn company. This is absolutely revolutionary. When you think about a company becoming a unicorn company in 1 year, never been done before. One day, the day they launch to the world, they're a unicorn company. Eyes will be opened. People will be looking at ONPASSIVE and they're going to wonder, where did this come from and how did this thing explode on the online ecosystem? This is going to be a really, really fun time for everybody that comes in and starts to participate with ONPASSIVE by becoming a founding member. Let's talk about the launch of ONPASSIVE. We always get that question, and I want to cut that off very, very quickly. We are in the process of the launch right now, okay? Right now, Ash Mufareh is releasing products to the founding members. We have a chance to review those products. As we go into the soft launch, we'll actually have a chance to actually use the products, hands-on, use them just to see how good they are, see if we can break them. We won't be able to. And that'll be a very, very fun time. We are very, very close to that point where ONPASSIVE is going to go into the soft launch. Ash has told us once he has 5 or 6 or 7 products out there, we're going to go right into the soft launch. He's going to continue to release products to the founding members that we can use. When he has all the products that he wants available to the founding members, he'll go right into the soft launch. So we're in the process of coming into the soft launch. We've already got, I believe, 3, maybe 4 products right now. Ash is releasing products every week. When he's got 5, 6, 7 products, we'll go into the soft launch and then right into the hard launch. That is the process of the launch, but we are in that process right now. You know, when you think about ONPASSIVE, yes, there are a lot of moving parts in ONPASSIVE. It is massive. It is in over 224 countries today. It will launch as a unicorn company. But keep it very, very simple with those first 4 concepts I talked about: self-funding, for success, product, customer, and volume. If you do that, you're going to find a way forward to take care of that bottom line and really start living the dream that perhaps up to today you've just thought about. As we think about ONPASSIVE, I want to just give you a couple of last things. Number 1, we are global, period. We're all over the world. Number 2, there are no limitations on what you can make. And that was really, really important for myself, Marty, Dan, and Red. It was really important that a company didn't dictate what we could make. And then there are no qualifications with ONPASSIVE. They're not going to give you qualifications to limit the amounts you can make. You're not going to have to sell, share, recruit. Those qualifications aren't there. It is 100% automated because of the AI technology. ONPASSIVE is going to go to work for you. That's the bottom line. And they're going to make it 100% automated. And as we look at ONPASSIVE, you will have a way forward to start taking care of those financial woes that perhaps you've had for a while. They are going to dissipate. They're just going to go away. And I believe over a short period of time, you're just not going to worry about finances. And I can tell you from experience, it's a really, really good place to be. This is ONPASSIVE. It was made for you and I. If you have any questions, that's why we're here. We're here to answer any questions the new people have. From here, I'll hand it back over to Marty and Red and Dan and Marina. You couldn't have a better panel to answer questions, including Susie. Marty, go ahead and take it. You there?
I'm here. Fantastic.
All right.
Thank you.
You bet.
As everybody can see, I told you once you'd see it, you'd say, oh my God. One thing is, if you have any questions, I know it's a lot to absorb, but we're not going anywhere. So if you have any questions, go ahead and raise your hand. You can come on and ask, or you can write it in the Q&A. If you raise your hand, I'm going to pull you on, and hopefully you turn on your video and ask your question, and we'll answer it. I see hands going up and down, up and down. Anyway, raise it again when you come in, please. Okay, we have someone coming in now.
I've also got a question on the Q&A as well.
Go for that now, Red, because
it's actually a guy called Beige who actually, before he's asked this question, said, how do I sign up? Now, this is for absolutely everybody here. If you've loved what you've seen here right now, the way that you sign up is quite simple. You get back to the person who has invited you here, and they will give you all the information you need to sign up. He's also asked, how do I market this online product? It's a very good question, okay, for any of your new people here. Once you become a founder, you get access to what we call our GoFounders back office. This is where all founders hang out. We have a lot of information there. We've got a community section, and also part of that online website is a thing called My Links. Within that My Links section, we have, I think now around about almost 150 different personalized links in this area that you can send out to friends, family, prospects, anybody you know, okay, that are bespoke, especially just for you. It has your name on it and all sorts of other information. So that is how you market this product if you want to share it. And remember what Mike Ellis said in this. This is 100% done for you automated system, but there is tangible benefits to share this company with other people. And that's why there is My Links in the back office for you to share it. I hope that has answered your question. Over to you, Marty.
Yeah, and keep in mind, like Red said, what we do here is done throughout the week in many different groups. We're all one team. So if you're nervous, you have somebody that want to know about the business, send them here. We'll share the business with them, and you'll sign them up. We're not about that. We'll share it. You sign them up. It's pretty good deal. If I do say so. All right, we have a question from Agua. Sorry, whatever your name is. Go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question. Sorry.
Good try though.
Yeah, I think I did. Marina, could you say that name?
Ugu Kenga, please unmute yourself. There we go.
Oh, I'm so
fantastic,
sorry.
Marina.
I was nowhere near that. Sorry.
You were nowhere near at all, were you? Hopeless.
Ugu, you can speak now. There we go. Hello.
Good evening, all.
Hey.
Good evening.
I'm actually calling from Nigeria. Ogu, my name is Ogu Ikenga Patrick.
I got it right. Welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very, very interested to be in your midst. This is my first time of being part of this webinar, talking about ONPASSIVE. I thank the presenter for a very beautiful presentation and all that. But my question is, actually, when will this be launched? When will ONPASSIVE be launched? And secondly, as a registered member, will you begin to get something immediately, or it is when the whole thing is launched that you will begin to get something from the system? And then what will be the benefits of the co-founders they are talking about?
So there's three questions.
I'll cover
really.
the benefits. If you go, you can do the first two, and I'm going to go through the top 10 reasons to join ONPASSIVE.
Let me get the first one out of the way first, Marina, and then you can handle the others. I already talked about the launch of ONPASSIVE. We are in the process of launching right now, okay? So don't ask any more questions about the launch. We are in that process right now. We will be going into the soft launch probably within the next couple of weeks, I believe. It could be days, it could be 3 or 4 weeks. We don't know yet. Ash hasn't shared that with us. But as we come into the soft launch, we're going to get to, not only can we review the tools, but we can use the tools. When Ash has released all the products he wants to release for the hard launch, then we'll go into the hard launch. This is a process. It will take as long as it takes. Ash Mufareh is ready to launch today, but he needs to release a couple more products before we go into the soft launch, and then we go seamlessly into the hard launch. So the launch has already started. The time frame involved in that, Ash is going to share that with us. Just be patient. Marina, go ahead and take it from there.
Thank you, Mike. I just wanted to touch base, for others that are here and our guests, and also just a reminder to those that are founders already. Top 10 reasons to join. It's pretty much what Mike Ellis mentioned in the presentation. This is just a summary. You will be a founder of a high-tech information technology company driven by the latest artificial intelligence and will be a unicorn company soon after launch. You'll earn residual income for life. It's all 100% hands-free, set and forget, just like a self-driving car, like our CEO says. There'll be targeted traffic to your website given to you by ONPASSIVE. In our 7-day free trial, we all get a website and domain. ONPASSIVE builds your business and team for you. You don't have to do anything, hence the name ONPASSIVE, if you don't want to. We just love sharing this opportunity. Be part of the beta testing and in the inner circle of decision making going forward. The beta testing is happening in our soft launch, and then obviously as they introduce new products, we'll all be the first ones to test them as founders. You pay one time out of pocket, and your subscription going forward comes out of profit. This is unheard of. It's never been done before. You will benefit from the massive artificial intelligence-driven marketing campaigns 365 days a year. Doesn't go to sleep. Your business keeps working while you're sleeping. Access to every tool you will ever need to be a success in business. And 10, you will be able to leave a legacy and create wealth for generations to come. Thank you. I hope that sort of gives you a, ONPASSIVE in a nutshell. That is what how you're going to benefit from being a founder. Thank you.
Okay, I'll pick up on the when can you start making money from ONPASSIVE. All of us here, whether we've been in for 1 day, 1 week, 1 year or longer, a lot of us have not made a penny yet. We will all start earning from the day that we launch. And this depends on how active you have been as a founder before we launch. If you have built a team and you have members within your team, you are going to earn from day one. If you have nobody in your team on day one, then there's going to be a waiting period until you have active members within your team, whether they come there from the efforts of the company, from their traffic, or yourself, or overflow as well, then you will start earning after that. So this is why there is tangible reasons for you as a founder right now to share this business with other people, because you are actively building a team now, so that the day that we launch, you will be earning money from the day you launch. That's it.
Does that answer your question?
Are you still with us? Does that answer your question?
Yes, very, very beautiful.
Wonderful. I love
Good
to hear
man.
that.
Yeah, that's ace.
Just ask another, let me just ask for clarification, because from the person who introduced me into this business, he was saying I have to pay a fee, I have to pay some money. So I was like asking him that it has not been launched. It has not been launched, and a whole lot of plans and programs have been designed. My problem is, my concern is the money that is being collected that I will be paying when it has not been launched? I'm a little bit confused.
Okay, I can
Ugu?
answer that. Very
Oh,
simple.
okay, go for it, Red.
Okay, the founder's fee money that you pay, which is the $97. Now, I paid mine 2.5 years ago. Marty, Mike, and Dan paid theirs 2 years ago. Marina, 1.5 years ago. All of this money goes into one collective pot. Now, this money is there for one reason and one reason only. That is for when we go into soft launch. This money will be used for the marketing campaigns, and that money will be used from that time forward for all of the marketing, the traffic that we are going to get to our websites. The rest of the whole of the building of ONPASSIVE has been self-financed by Ashmu Farah and his family. So the $97 that you have paid to be a founder, that is for the marketing campaigns. Okay, Ashmu Farah has always said at any time he can have the ability to pay back every single founder of ONPASSIVE, because that money has not been used for anything else. It is there for the marketing campaigns. I hope that has answered your question.
Yeah, I'd like to throw one more thing in there too, Brad.
Oh, Dan.
Is you know, that $97 also gives you the privilege of being a founding member of this company, and having that privilege allows you to share this business with a lot of other people before we even launch to the public. So it's and we don't even know all of the benefits that that we're going to have as founding members. So it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. In fact, it really should be a lot higher for the value that we are going to be getting as being founding members of this incredible company. Yeah, and it is refundable. If you don't want it, if you don't like it, they'll refund it for a limited period of time. So, but incredible value, and you shouldn't miss it.
Yeah, and you get bragging rights, as Jeffrey Morlock always says, because we are going to be the hunted. People are going to want to find an ONPASSIVE founder that they can sign up their business or themselves as an individual. So yeah, it's just incredible. Oh, we lost Ugu.
He's decided he either liked it a lot and left, or he didn't like it and left.
Was it me?
Or you loved it and he went to sign up.
I think it was you, Dan, actually, to be fair.
I think he's rushed back to the person who invited him and said, send me the link, I want to sign up now.
I think it's exactly what he's done. You've got a hand up in the back in the attendees, Marty, as well.
Marina, you have a new job. Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah. Abege, can you please unmute yourself and ask your question? Abege, are you still with us? Okay, we'll wait for you to come on, and then we've got See the Gospel. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your question?
I've got one on Q&A after that.
The Gospel, can you unmute yourself, please? There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Can you
to ask a question? Are we going to be selling any products? Are we involved in selling products or not?
Okay, the lovely part about that.
How do we earn money?
Okay, what is your name?
Hold on, I'm going to show you my face.
Okay, great.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Jane.
Jane, okay, I'm Marina. Welcome. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kent, England.
Oh,
nice.
I've just joined, yeah, so I'm very new.
Okay, fantastic, and welcome and congratulations. You don't have to sell anything. That's what's so fantastic about this business. is the company is going to do the selling for us. We just got to sit back or share this opportunity with as many people as we want, but we don't have to sell anything because of the artificial intelligence driven marketing campaigns. Whatever we could possibly do as humans, it's going to do so much more. So that's the joy about being in this business, is because the company will just generate customers under us who are actively looking for these products on the internet. Everything that we need to be a success in business, ONPASSIVE is going to present to them on a silver platter when they start searching. So you don't have to do anything. The marketing campaigns will do it for you. And that is what we pay that one-time subscription for. It is a subscription-based business, but we only pay one time out of pocket and it comes out of profit going forward. So you never, ever have to worry, oh my gosh, we've got a tight month, or I've lost my job, or I don't know what to do. It's going to be, you just pay once and that's it. Never again do you have to pay out of your pocket going forward, which is fantastic. So you don't have to sell the products. The products are all digital, all tools that you need online. Webinar platforms, HRM management systems, e-learning platform, everything, marketing campaigns, advertising, everything that you need, lead generation, email marketing campaigns. The list goes on and on and on. It's everything that you would normally use in a business to bring your business up. And we will take your business to astonishing new heights.
And
Thank you.
I just wanted to add something. Thanks for joining us today. The other thing, Marina, thanks for explaining that all. The other thing to keep in mind is you don't have to manage the customers. That is like one of the big things that really struck me when I joined and I started learning more and more. Just the sense of relief that if I have thousands of customers under me, I think a lot of people say, oh my goodness, how am I going to support them? How am I going to manage such a big team? Well, the beauty is ONPASSIVE is going to do all of that for us through their support, their customer service. And that to me was just such a breath of fresh air of not having that responsibility of managing all of that.
I got one more thing to add to that too. Once the company launches, we are going to be so excited about using these products and learning about these products that you're naturally going to want to share it with everybody you know. They're going to see these products whether they want to or not, because they're going to see ONPASSIVE is going to take the world by storm, and they're going to say, "Aren't you a founder with ONPASSIVE? Oh my gosh." So you're going to want to know about the products. You're going to want to learn about the products, and you're going to be excited about using the products, but you don't have to go actively out there and sell them. You just share ONPASSIVE with people.
Yeah, I also want to chip in as well, actually, because Peter Rogers just put in the Q&A here. He's just said, I started a conventional business and it cost me £100,000 to set it up. This is $97 US to become a founder. It's a position that is a giveaway, and he's absolutely right. If you're going to set up your own business, it's going to cost you a fortune. We are giving you this business for $97. It's a giveaway, like he said.
Thank you. I have another question.
Go for it.
My sister has a product that she would like to market, and how can she go about it? Because she's also joined. Okay,
I'll take that one then. Very, very simple. If she has a product that is approved by ONPASSIVE, which basically means it's legal, above board, and it's registered, she can market it through the ONPASSIVE platform, whether that is individually through its own website, domain name, or through, there is also going to be a marketplace, a bit like you see on Facebook, a marketplace where you can advertise, etc. That there will be a similar system involved with the ONPASSIVE platform. And as long as it is above board, legal, and approved by ONPASSIVE, she will be able to market it through the ONPASSIVE platform. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jane.
How do you go about that? Is register it on the platform?
We'll have all those details when we get to the hard launch. Okay. At the moment, we haven't got these details because we are still in the pre-launch stage at the moment. So We are only preempting what will happen as we go forward. We know these details, which I've just shared with you at the moment. But as far as the process is concerned, we don't know yet, but there will be a process that everybody will know in good time to be able to register their own businesses.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and great to have someone from the UK here.
Thanks.
Very much. A bigger actually put his question in the chat to the panelists, and he says, how much do I stand to earn if I'm not able to register but can't convince people to register under me? Sorry, that doesn't make sense. You have to register in order to be a founder. You have to be a paid registered founder before you can even consider trying to convince anyone else to register. So let's just assume that you will register or you will get registered. Basically, this is, we don't discuss the money and the potential earnings, but what I can tell you is that our CEO asked us once, he said, think of a figure that you would like to earn, that you would be comfortable with, and that you would be happy with. And we all thought of a figure, and everybody had a different figure in their mind. He never asked us what it was. Then he said, double it. And then we thought, wow, that's fantastic. Double what I first originally wanted. Then he said, double it again. So whatever your financial goal is, it will be achieved over time. This is a 3 to 5 year process. It's not overnight. You know, it's not a get rich quick scheme. But because you're a founder, and, you know, our CEO is rewarding the founders by sharing the wealth with us. He could have kept it all to himself, but he's sharing it with us. So you will be able to create generational wealth. And, you know, we're not talking $100 a month. We're talking money that's going to change, life-changing money. So I hope that that answers your question.
Let me
There's
jump
something
in.
else in there too. Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, and then you can jump in, Dan. When you think about ONPASSIVE and building a team, most people cannot build a team. They don't have the inclination, they don't have the skill set to build a team. That's why we're in ONPASSIVE. They will build a team for you. And over time, that team will be very, very significant. And your income, although we can't talk about money, we talk about it in terms of apples. You're going to have a lot of apples. You don't have to worry about it. You're going to have a lot of apples. Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw out there for people are looking at this business and they aren't thinking, like Marina was talking about, they aren't thinking, they aren't imagining the potential of this. Mike talked about it in his presentation, but the market for the people that work online in all of the different products, the suite of products that we will have is hundreds of millions of people, if not billions. Okay. So that's our target. That's our market. That's our market. So when you look at being a founding member of a company that has such amazing potential, we can't even begin to imagine. Well, we try, but the potential and the amazing value of this company and the amazing potential of income earning. And just another thing is the fun factor of meeting people worldwide. We're meeting people all over the world. Marina's in South Africa, Red's in Spain, Mike's in Colorado, and Marty's in New Jersey. But we're meeting people and developing relationships with people all over the world. And it's exciting, it's fun, and being a founding member and the target market with the potential for eating a lot of apples is absolutely incredible.
And one more thing to keep in mind, the potential income, no matter what figure that is unlimited. There's no limits to how many apples you can dump in your house, okay? So it's unlimited potential. We just don't like to talk about money because it sounds like everything else. But the truth is,
an apple a day keeps the doctor away. An orchard of apples will keep the debt collector away.
And I just wanted to add too, is once you jump on board as a founder, you'll have access to the back office. and some private webinars, and you will start to really soak in and understand the magnitude of this company. This is a public webinar, so we're here to help introduce it to you. But I have to say, jump on board. That's what I did right away. I saw the vision, jumped on board, then got access to the back office, started learning more, and still every day I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe what I'm involved in. And we just love helping other people get educated on what they have their hands on here.
Absolutely, Susie.
Christina Achu. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Red.
No, I was going to say there's actually a few questions in the back office on the Q&A, but we won't answer those because they're founders and they're not applicable to this guest webinar.
Great. Christina Achu, can you please unmute yourself and go ahead, tell us where you're from?
I didn't have a question. Sorry.
Want to say something?
I just put off my hand. I just found that it was up. Sorry, it was a mistake.
No problem. Okay.
At least you know where it is now, eh?
All right.
Marina, let me add a couple of things just very quickly that the new people will want to know. We're coming into the soft launch very quickly, and when we come into the soft launch, the founding fee is going to go up. Today, Red said it's $97. I believe it's probably going to double, although Ash hasn't shared that with us yet. But when we go into the soft launch, the price will go up. And then as we go into the hard launch, you will not be able to become a founder. You'll be able to come and independent resell the IT product, but you will not be able to become a founder. And there are going to be some things in the founder position that haven't shared with us yet that will just blow you away. So the founding position, very, very powerful. I would come in, pay the $97 today rather than at soft launch, but that's up to you. So I just wanted to put that out there for everybody.
Thank you, Mark. Christina, is your hand up now for real? Or are you still playing? Okay, it's down again. She's giving us a high five.
I've got a question. It's actually from Tim Dillon, but it's for his guest. So I'll ask it here to the panelists. Red, will you explain the difference between a founder before launch and an independent reseller after launch? And that's through Tim Dillon, but for his guest that he has here right now. Anybody, or I'll take it.
I thought you were taking it.
Oh, okay. I was asking the question, but I didn't know. Is that how it works? You ask it and take it yourself? Okay, no worries. Okay, Tim, for your guest, and fantastic that you've got somebody here on this Zoom as well. Okay, a founder has the opportunity to be able to build a team before we launch. And there is a lot of tangible reasons for that, because it means, as I said before, that there is the ability of a founder to be able to earn a residual income from the day one that we launch to the world. A reseller can't do that because the day that we launch to the world, there is no more founders available. You can only then be a customer or a reseller. Now, as far as a reseller is concerned, okay, yes, a reseller can earn a residual income because they will also have the same access as a founder does, okay, to use all the products and services of the ecosystem of the ONPASSIVE platform. But they will not be able to pre-grow their team, okay, prior to launch. As a founder, you can do. And on top of that, there is also other tangible reasons and bonuses that only are applicable to a founder, i.e. different traffic sources, different bonuses, etc., that are only there for founders and not available to resellers. And the main importance of all of this is the GoFounders back office, okay? It is only going to be available to founders. So if you're a reseller, you will not have access to the GoFounders back office. I hope that has answered most of your questions you wanted. Anybody else can chime in if they want to.
No, you nailed it, Red. I just
Nailed
wanted,
it.
Q&A,
nailed it.
man.
I was just
Q&A,
thinking
man.
of something, and you know, I don't want it to sound sappy or anything, but I'm going to say it anyway. The growth as a person that I've seen with the individuals I've been surrounded with in ONPASSIVE has been tremendous. And I remember learning a long time ago, you are like the 5 people you spend most of your time with. And what's wonderful, I know this whole group here, but in addition to that, I have more than 5. The opportunity to come in as a founder and to have access to a CEO, and trust me, you have access. He does webinars and is very gracious to, he loves the community of the founders. And to be around a visionary, plus his staff, plus all of the other founders who have hopped on board and caught this vision. The things in your life, I know things in my life have improved since I've become a founder. And it's because of what I decide to surround myself with. And it's this, and it's just so refreshing in life to have this community and to be part of this. So I know it sounds a little corny and sappy, but let me tell you, once you jump in and you get engaged, you're going to say, Susie's right about that. I just wanted to share that. I think it's important for all of us to realize that being engaged in this and being around a visionary like Ash it's tremendous to your well-being.
Very good, Susie.
And you get to learn to hula hoop.
Yeah, then you can hula hoop. You're not going to see me do that.
Yes, you get to see my hula hoops.
There we go.
We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're right though, Susie. It's I've met a lot of great people because of this from every country in the world. Obviously, we see new people every day. Keep in mind though, you know, you look at this and you say, well, how are you going to get all these customers? How are you going to? The customers are there. They're buying these type of products right now. All they have to do is say to them, here's a 7-day free trial. This has this for half the price of whatever it is, unlimited potential, unlimited security, and you can have it for a price that's like 1/10 of what you're paying now. It's not a big sale. They're going to say yes. There's people that are online now spending tens of thousands of dollars a month for garbage. This Zoom that you're on right now, costs the CEO of this company somewhere in the range of $7,000 to $8,000 a month. That's one product. And this company that we're talking about, Zoom, made $139 billion this year. Last year, 17 billion. What happened? Pandemic, the world has changed. People are online, they're communicating like this. What we will have will be better, bigger, cheaper, and more secure. You know, it's not a big sell. It's not just the color of the car. It's a better car. It's a faster car. It's a high technology. It's artificial intelligence. All of that, where all these companies just kept riding on their products for years and years and years because there was no competition. Big dogs coming in the block this year. And it won't be a competition. It's just a matter of time. I don't care how big the tree is, you can chop it down. And it'll be chopped down, not being nasty or mean. If you're better and you're cheaper, you will succeed. Everybody's looking for a deal. This is the best deal in town. And the nice thing about it is you want to have that conversation 10 years from now and they say, man, I wish I could have been a founder at ONPASSIVE. Boom, you can be right now.
Yeah, you know, one other thing, everybody, I'd like you to know too, is that we're talking about all these products that you've probably seen online on a regular basis, and ONPASSIVE has the proprietary, built from scratch, patented products that are going to replace those products. That's all well and good. But in addition to that, we have a product that's called Oh Bless, and that's a way for you to bless other people or other organizations or charities and I've never seen that before. And it is amazing. We got it rolled out to us a few weeks ago, and it's just amazing how that works and how we're going to help people worldwide. Not only help ourselves, but we're going to help people worldwide. So it's very important for you to know that.
Yeah, and on top of that, how many times do you get called and say, I have a cause, will you donate? The first thing in most people's mind is, if I give you 100, how much of it really goes to the cause? Really? Really, you think about it. Most of the time you go, okay, it's $100. They're going to take 70. They're going to get 30. And by the time it gets to that individual that really needed it, it's $2 or some crazy thing. And on passive, 100%. You donate 100, 100 goes to the person or the cause that is needed. That's another thing that, you know, we could go on for 5 more hours because we're actually going to remind ourselves of something bigger and better in this company because it's not non-ending. You'll see it when you sign up. And don't waste time. Sign up now. Find the person that did it. Tell them to send you the link and get signed up. And then you can see exactly what we're talking about because there is no end to this. We could have a 9-hour webinar. We wouldn't be able to cover it all. Anyway,
Marty,
go ahead.
Marty, I've got one thing before we all finish. And that is, I want to just say to all the new people here right now, please do not lose sight of what this Zoom webinar here is for. We are introducing you and why we are actually having this Zoom webinar here now. We are introducing you to ONPASSIVE to become a founder in ONPASSIVE before we launch to the world, and to give you that opportunity to join us on this journey to become a founder. ONPASSIVE is going to be a customer-based company. Okay, we are looking for like-minded founders, visionaries who see what we are all here to do. And that is to be founders in this online digital company. Okay, but please bear in mind, when we launch, we are going to be a customer-based business, and you will have the privilege of being a founder in that company. Okay, so you are in a privileged situation right now to have that opportunity to become a founder in this company. Thank you, Marty.
Absolutely. We've been about 1 hour. We've covered a lot. I know there's a lot of people interested. Like I said, you can come back. Nobody's pressuring anybody. I don't want to pressure anybody. Nobody here does. But you got to get in. Find out all the little details later. For 97, you just got to do it. It's good for you, good for your family, and you'll see. It's even better than what we said today. Anyway, God bless everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.